Also, Peace Council urges calm amid rising political tensions. Peace Council urges calm amid rising political tensions. Now, me person be breaking it down. E wo twi mu no obi ate ase a. You say Peace Council, we be beside say Peace Council ya wan. Peace Council a coup of asofo mpanyimfo e wo Ghana ha. Ene etitru bi a wo ka ho. Na wo adwuma ene se omo behwe se basabasa yo NC e wo Ghana. Enti no Peace Council for kasa se ase tension rise wo Ghana dodo in terms of politics. Enti obi anto ne boase. Na on the face value, some people might see it as a good call. On the face value, some people might see it as, oh, there's nothing wrong with this call Peace Council for making. But technically, there is something being sent across. And I'm seeing a lot of Ghanaians react, because people are understanding. Yes, say unimbebu a obi nso etebe, ububa obi tebe. Ati asye. Na I like it very much if we learn how to, I like it very much if we learn how to put things in their right perspective, in their right, sections. That's yes, in their right segments. Mr. Peace Council for, there is nothing wrong with calling for calm in Ghana. But please, don't call it political tension. That's my problem. There is no political tension in Ghana. Yes, Remo Peace Council. Because Akwa said there is a certain narrative being painted. Say, because if you say there is a political tension in Ghana, it is making it look like, politics no basa yobi. What is happening in Ghana? And it's NPP for omo expose omo hypocrisy. And as a Peace Council, as a soft one penny for I expect you people to tell the NPP as it is. As Peace Council, Mr. Ramo, Enidiemu, before God and man, I expect you guys to tell the NPP the truth and to call it for what it is. There is no political tension in Ghana. What is happening in Ghana is the NPP exhibiting their hypocrisy. What do you call political tension? What has the government done? Eya bronye ene wakwakoye na adie. Ena mra eni nedi. Inti and the Peace Council katre and say, if the law or the judiciary take up a matter, now a political party decides to agitate and decides to be hypocrite about it and decides to make noise about it, the Peace Council is going to label that as political tension. What do you mean political tensions in Ghana? Someone has said something against a judge and the judge has remanded him. Ghana Mratre say for a judge to remand someone, there are three things. Ebi a judge ne hu say nipa krono ye gyan na wo bedwane. Judge betumi aka say ye remande. Judge ne hu say investigations the person can influence the investigations and at the end of the day asem no enko ne we say eko. The judge can say let's remand the person. And na judge ne hu say nipa kro ye gyan na obetumi akwa akodi boni ni biom. Ade hu nti a ye gyan no obekwa akotena se na we di sa boni ni biom. Ghana mra no these three reasons. And a judge ebetumi agina so aka say ye remande o. Abronye no ne de no reason be na judge ne mae. Na de judge ne kind no was it not evident? Because Abronye ndame ne mo ka say he is on bail. Even as on bail no, okokotena ne platform so esan so kaseti a judge. Na tre say emra wo bail kra no, wakwa akoye ade ani kwan se wo ye. E na judge say, se me jan ni sisi a, Abronye we show say obesan so akoye sa ade no. Emra NPP for momo kasa tre Abronye emra wo ba be di asofo mpanyifo atem, mo kasa tre ne say onyai no. Did Abronye stop? Emra na wo di Kennedy Japan atem ana nkrofo ka tra abronye se wonjai no ojaye wenjai. So he has a track record for that. So wo ya ade na osi wonjai a wonjai. Inti judge ne say based on no track record ni nti yekojai wa obekwa koya ade ni biom. Emra ne so tre say eno so a valid reason enough to remind you. Eno hunti ma remind you. Ni hypocrite political party nesi womu humbida. Same people who remanded Oliver Barker, who remanded people who were walking to church. Their only mistake, and they say, engrophobia demonstration, omo akwa kofa ho. Ye remanded some microphone weeks, getting to months. All because you see a microphobia demonstration. Obisi wono a trotro driver. Ojina ho keke. Yababe fan, and we saw videos. And I'm always going to mention her name. I'm a governor. We saw how they were just standing close to a wall. They were not even part of the demonstration. Yes, they were dressed as they were about to demonstrate, but they were not part of the demonstrators yet. They were standing close to a wall. The police just went close to them, rounded them up, and arrested them, treated them like criminals. You had judges in this country. You had the Attorney General then. Say any kwansi ye jan krofui because they are going to do it again or they are going to influence investigations. They were remanded for weeks. Weeks. We sat in this country and we saw it. This same hypocrite party justified why these people had to be remanded. This bunch of hypocrites, they justified. When the NDC, some of the NDC people were crying out. Satan na judge no cry yenim ni din. And was abronya asemba e judge ni din enam. Ena ni mfoni nam no moka say o de eba ebe ye we. But judge na dia wo de ye ama governor na ka hwan ena ye kan one fam branya ejuma. But judge no cry no, we didn't know the identity of that judge. We sat in this country. We didn't hear the Peace Council call that political tension because the NDC were crying for these people to be released. They were not released. Na abronye de sebi o nipa esin Oliver Barker. O ye nipa esin ama governor. I have a friend. Oye camera guy. Ne juma wo ye no. Demonstration ni bi. The oye ya ne se wo kwa kotwa mfoni. He was arrested. What are you telling me? He was arrested. He was arrested. You know, some of the we had to reach out to him. Then and sana later babe release you. Today you are telling us, say abronye dia wanone dia no. There's a political tension. Political tension, Mr. Ramo, Peace Council. With all due respect, yes, Ramo, please. And I make us on the face value, no. It might look like they're more Canadian and you're more human and more. But we sat in this country and we heard and we saw worse. You were silent. With all due respect. Some of us, we respect you a lot. With all due respect. Label it as it is. There is no political tension in Ghana. Label it as it is. Entrophobia and our more exhibiting or more hypocrisy. Please label it as it is. Yes, Remo. Please. People are exhibiting their hypocrisy. Call them out. Please.
Ebusia, unim says a one person will diabetes, stroke, cancer, and a BP. A idea about Copen was a young juma. A you with food. I was a woman with food ever from. Me a menemo say, and ready by mini. Me fua. Yes. And the same person, me a menemo say, me a me fu any. Na a yanyama mi ensa and a me ye. Any movie me from this to this. And that me want to me. Now, what would hear me? So, one person be nyasa ya read doma me bo dini ni na. Very simple. En nyama mi ensa na me dia throw book. Book no, your friend your action plan for weight loss. Pe book ni binato. Ne bo anya den. 100 cedis pe. So, wo pe book ni PDF a metumi asenya ma e wo WhatsApp so. Uni makenkan ya, don't worry. Book no, ne twi video wɔ hɔ, ne ever video nso wɔ hɔ, ne nyinaa ɛyɛ 100 cedis pɛ. Over thousands of copies of the book have been bought. Now, we share every single day. Send your nkrofo efrem me edamase for ensem a meka wo book ni mu a ende asesa wo mabrabo na enya asem ketwa. Se wo pe book ni bi ato a 055 807 4986. 055 807 4986. Oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na wo pe book ni hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon. Now we search for book ne title, Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi. Inti o search title no na eba na woto a ye be shipe e de abrel. To book no, na woto book na me wa ha, wankasa beba bedamase. Me damu ni na ase.